Hello, it's Marie. So today is kind of a follow-up to another video that I've made a while ago. A few months ago, I made some very sexy Kirby figurines. I used these body molds. Then I thought I could make a different version with something else. And what came to mind was Ditto. Ditto is my favorite Pokemon. It's a cute purple blob with a silly face that can transform into anything. So it can probably transform into a sexy human body, right? And so I started planning how to make really great Kirby figurines and really great Ditto figurines that are sexy and great and beautiful. And I thought it would be nice to buy some glitter for that. So I ordered some glitter off of a website called Larissy. First of all, these are the ones that I got for Kirby. I got these cute pink star-shaped ones, and then some very simple pink glitter. And then for Ditto, since Ditto is purple, I got this, which is perfect Ditto color really. Again, a very simple kind of glitter, pretty purple color. And I also got these purple stars or sparkles that I want to put in there as a little detail. And then I thought, how about I also make shiny dittos? Shiny dittos are a light blue and they're very cute. So I also got a very simple light blue glitter, pretty. And then also some light blue sparkles, which is also really fitting because, you know, they're shiny. So I'm gonna show you how I made my sexy Ditto figurines. I'm not going to show you how I made the Kirby ones because, like I mentioned, I made a video on that before, so I'm going to link that so you can watch it if you like. But I'm going to show you how I made the Dittos, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. It was fun. Alright, so I made this little Ditto figurine. I made it out of polymer clay. It looks really cute. I didn't film it because I was too lazy to do that, but yeah, I made up this nice purple color, which isn't really necessary because it doesn't need to be colored since I'm gonna make a mold. But I made it and it's cute and I love it. So I'm gonna take this silicone mold as a container for the moldception, and I'm putting some Vaseline on there so the silicone won't stick. I'm gonna put the Ditto figurine in there and then mix up a good batch of silicone so I can turn it into a mold. After enough mixing, I put the silicone in there, covering it up nicely. This mold has a really nice size, it works really well. Later on I made a second mold so I could work quicker because I didn't want to wait a day to make another Ditto, and so I could make two at once. But yeah, I made a mold, cool. Sometime later it has hardened, and thanks to the Vaseline I can easily remove it from the edges. I know it doesn't look like I'm removing it easily, it looks like I'm struggling, but it worked really well. And here it is, beautiful. So I'm taking the little polymer clay Ditto out of there. And boom, finished mold. Cool, so easy. Then I'm taking this little cup and I'm gonna put in some glitter in there. If you watched my sexy Kirby video, one of the problems I had was that I mixed the glitter in the epoxy resin and it sunk to the bottom, so all the glitter pooled in the bottom of the body mold and it was just all in one place. And that didn't look cool, so I had the idea to take the glitter, mix in some UV resin, which I'm doing right here, and then just putting it all over the mold. Just nicely spreading it out. I'm using a little popsicle stick here, and I'm doing the same with the Ditto mold. Making sure to place the sparkles nicely so they're nicely spaced out. And then I'm curing that so the glitter is stuck to the mold, and then I can continue with the epoxy resin. So I mixed up a nice batch of epoxy resin. And first of all, like with the Kirby ones, I want to make a transparent version, so I'm using this purple to mix up a nice, deep kind of purple color. It took a bit of trial and error to find the right amount of pigment to put in there, but I got there in the end. So I'm just filling up the molds. And the glitter really stuck there to the sides really well, so that worked fantastically. I can recommend it if you have the same problem. One day later, they're cured and I can unmold them. These body molds are pain in the ass to unmold. It's kind of a struggle, so I didn't show it completely, but here's the finished body and the finished ditto. Now the ditto is matte, as you can see, because polymer clay is matte, so the mold is matte too. But I topped it off with some resin in the end, nice top coat layer, so yeah, it worked out. And next up, I'm making a shiny ditto, as I mentioned in the beginning. It's a light blue, so I'm mixing up some light blue glitter with the blue sparkles, again in some UV resin, so I can cover the sides of the molds with that. Basically the same process, just different color. So I mixed up some more epoxy resin after I was done with the glitter and mixed up some blue. Now, I don't know why, but for the shiny one, I did not start with the transparent version. I started with the opaque, kind of pastel-y version. I think I just really wanted to see what that looks like. So I'm mixing in some white until I get a nice light blue that just kind of looks like a shiny ditto. Beautiful. Again, I'm filling the molds. And here you can see that I got the second ditto mold, so I can make all of them at once. And I'm spilling some. That was a fantastic move. That happened a lot. I spilled a lot of resin making these. Apparently my aim is really bad, which is embarrassing because the openings aren't that small. But yeah, a day later they're all done and it's time to unmold them again. Again, a struggle. I think I got better at unmolding them, but it's still just not great. It's very hard. But here they are, looking nice. And I love how these turned out. Of course, I'm gonna still put a matte top coat on it, so it looks nice and soft and matte, but for now, they look good. Then I moved on and did the pastel opaque purple one. Mixing up a nice ditto color, it looks perfect. And again, covering the molds with more glitter. This pastel purple one is probably my favorite. I think it just perfectly looks like a ditto. I love it. And then filling them up again. I'm really happy about the color. I really nailed it. I know with ditto, one of the problems is that sometimes it looks pink. I'm part of the group ditto is purple and just purple. Ditto is not pink. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is a perfect purple color. This is what they look like after they're done. It turned out really great. Unmolding the bodies. An endless struggle. But I got there eventually. Look at that. Sexy. I also broke some nails doing that, so fun. And here I am putting on the matte top coat for the pastel-y opaque versions. And I think the matte top coat really adds something. I think these ones, when they're shiny, they look a little bit gross. I don't know why. Something about them is just weird. But when they're all matte and nice, they look perfect. Then I'm taking Posca pens to draw on a face. For these pastel versions, I basically just used a dark purple for the normal ditto and a dark blue for the shiny ditto, and for the transparent version, since they're darker, I used black. Then using some more UV resin, I stick the ditto on there. I had to sand off the neck a little bit so it fit nicely, and I also sanded off the bottom of the bodies so it would just all look smooth. And yeah, they already look terrible and I love them. Look at that. Beautiful. So I'm repeating that with all of them, sticking them on there. And this is what they look like. And then I remembered, yeah, I still need to do a transparent blue version. I forgot that. So I mixed up a nice transparent blue I don't need to show you the whole process again, but yeah, I put glitter on the inside, cured it, mixed up a nice blue color, put it in there. Wonderful. And a day later, it's time to unmold them again. Look at that, beautiful. I love that blue color, it looks really nice. And I think it really goes well with the transparent kind of look. It looks very jelly-like, which just fits Ditto really well. So I put some glossy top coat on these, on the transparent ones, to make them really shine. Then I drew the faces on there. Well, actually I drew the faces on first and then put the top coat on, but yeah, anyway. And in the end, these are the finished versions. Pastel purple ones, I love these. The glossy jelly-like purple ones, they look so cute. Nice shiny pastel-y ones, so pretty. And the transparent blue ones, shiny ones, or whatever. Love them! This was fun! Okay, so I am done. I'm gonna show you the finished versions. First of all, I also want to show you the new Kirby ones. They are a bit different than the ones I made in the Kirby video. I just want to show them real quick so you can see what they look like now. And then of course I also made opaque ones. Now these are definitely an improvement to the ones that I made in the other video, if you ask me. Really like the pastel pink with the glitter, looks super cute and sexy and weird. Then for the Ditto ones. Here are the transparent Ditto ones. Aren't they hot? Aren't they sexy? They also got a little booty. Ain't that great? Love me a good booty. This is the opaque version. These are probably my favorite. I don't know, I love them. They look great and mildly unsettling. And then the shiny version. Here are the transparent shiny ones. Yeah. And the opaque ones. These are all the figurines I made. I have a lot of these now. And I love all of them. They're all great. And I'm so glad I made these. So, if for some reason you want one of these, I'm gonna put them on my Etsy. I'm gonna link it in the description. There's something about making really stupid things that is just incredibly appealing to me. Like sure, I could make things that are really beautiful, but somehow I just enjoy it so much more to make really stupid things like this. Something about it is really fulfilling and it makes me happy, which is worth a lot when you have crippling depression. So I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did, and I'm gonna see you next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, have a good day. Bye.